Hello, my name is Melissa Alexander and I would like to welcome you to today's Resort and Spa presentation of Lizard Island Resort. At Lizard Island, we aspire to deliver an experience, ambience and service that is warm, welcoming, professional and passionate. The focus of today's presentation is on the short to medium term development plan for Lizard Island Resort, uniquely located in far north Queensland, in the heart of the Great Barrier Reef. First, having a look at our history and positioning, the offerings provided by the resort and spa to date will be identified. Target markets and emerging trends will be discussed to provide background for our short to medium term proposal. Lizard Island, also known as Dogara to the traditional owners, was named by Captain Cook in 1770 as he used the island's high point to assist in navigating the waters of the Great Barrier Reef. The resort is uniquely positioned on over 1,000 hectares of national park, with access restricted due to its location. Visitors access the island either by private boat or charter plane. The resort has 40 rooms and villas and 24 beaches for guests to enjoy. Our offerings include guided tours, exploring the inner or outer reefs, research station, nature walks and hiking Cook's Trail. The island can also be explored independently with self-guided tours. Activities include the use of motorised dinghies, day or night tennis courts, and snorkelling or diving in the local waters. Our all-inclusive pricing includes a menu developed from local Queensland and Australian produce, designed to be seasonally and culturally diverse. To make our days special, we provide daily picnic hampers for those looking to explore the island, or for more indulgent experience, there is the opportunity for private beach dining experiences. The Essentia Spa has been developed to encourage balance, rejuvenation and relaxation, which complements the experience of the resort's philosophy. It provides a full menu of relaxing, therapeutic and beauty treatments with both private and couples spa facilities. Please enjoy this short video to show the qualities, services and environment synonymous with this special resort. Lizard Island promotes itself as a destination that restricts the age of its visitors and uses its natural environment to provide seclusion and immersive experiences included in the day spa. Lizard Island Resort's target markets are both Australian and international. For the average Australian traveller, this resort is at the very high end of the market. As an Australian, the uniqueness and remoteness of the island is not lost. However, at the price point of over 2,000 Australian dollars per night, there is an expectation of superior service, quality products and entertainment. International travellers coming to Lizard Island are adventurers looking for the privacy and relaxation that island life can produce. The interest in such a remote location makes them well-travelled and looking for something unique. Being well-travelled, they have a higher expectation of service from prior experience rather than just from the price of the room. Our most direct target market that have the budget and desire for privacy and indulgence are the honeymooners and wedding market looking for a true once-in-a-lifetime experience. To take advantage of the positive experiences turning into customer loyalty, the Australian market has the most likelihood of responding because of the overwhelming travel time, making the trip restrictive to many international guests, and that most people only honeymoon or get married once. Lizard Island aims to both market itself effectively and provide a sustainable business model through aligning its business practices with the three spheres of sustainability, combining environmental concerns through ecotourism practices, social concerns through the practice of wellness tourism, and providing educational opportunities for travellers about our local research station, as well as managing the economic impact of seasonality on the business that is paramount to its success. Ecotourism is at the heart of maintaining and ultimately improving our local environment. Located at the heart of the Great Barrier Reef, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world and the world's largest coral reef, resorts like Lizard Island have the potential to be a conservation force by informing guests about their natural environment. The future of Lizard Island is intertwined with the local needs of the resort and the legislative environmental expectations because of its location in such a sensitive environment. By adopting an eco-tourist approach, the business can maintain the longevity of the natural facilities that attract visitors, ensuring return on investment and sustained profitability. The environmental concerns of Lizard Island are also engaged in the global issue of warming oceans that are killing off coral reefs and damaging the tourist appeal of the region. Lizard Island uses accreditations to establish accountable and comparable goals, looking to improve and sustain best practices and communicate to stakeholders and guests the commitment it has to sustainability. Eco certification, maintained through independent audit of triple bottom line sustainability method, social, economic, environmental sustainability, the world's first ecotourism certification program launched in 1996. Also the Advanced Ecotourism Certified, leading and innovative venues operating with minimal environmental impact, providing learning opportunities, committed to helping the local community, wisely using resources, achieving best practice, and contributing to environmental sustainability. Green Path Ambassador Ecotourism Certification, Owners and Operators Delaware North Australia Parks and Resorts, uses its own environmental management system that applies globally to its properties, focusing on the total operational impact to the environment, including waste, food sourcing, water, packaging, energy use, and lighting. The owners, employees, and stakeholders of the Lizard Island Resort are all dedicated to a greener and more sustainable business. They are responsive to global issues through programs like removing the use of plastic bottles and straws, enabling the business to be a leader in its industry and hold longer-term sustainability. The aim of the resort is that the range of facilities offered should emphasise a leisure experience. Lizard Island can position itself, according to Kazan Shiva, at the profitable intersection of rising wellness industry and the global tourism economy. The International Spa Association defines spas as places devoted to overall well-being through a variety of professional services that encourage the renewal of mind, body, and spirit. The Essentia Day Spa provides the support necessary for the resort to provide a wellness experience to guests, asking that they be inspired to rest, relax, restore, and become the healthiest and happiest version of yourself. Providing an overall wellness experience can tap into the growth of wellness tourism, which is forecast to grow annually at 7.6% through to 2022, significantly higher than the 6.4% estimated growth for overall tourism. What were previously considered luxuries like wellness have evolved into necessities, according to ARMIS, with expectations of the modern consumer found ultimately in how they would choose to live their day-to-day lives. Resort seasonality is dependent on the factors of weather, holiday periods, and target markets' preferred travel times. According to Adler and Adler, seasonality is one of the most distinct features of the resort industry, as guest numbers, types of guests, and guest expenditure can fluctuate significantly over the year. Domestic and international travel is highly affected by school and public holidays, as well as target market preferred travel times. Lizard Island works to create an exclusive and unique experience to both increase and flatten demand over the year. Promotion of the island as a honeymoon and wedding destination is one way to smooth out the effects of seasonality. Located in the tropics, however, there needs to be an acceptance that investment needs to be made for when the weather goes bad. Lizard Island was dealt a significant setback after the devastating Cyclone Ita in April 2014, resulting in a closure of the facilities for 16 months. The prudent decision to remove guests and staff before the cyclone hit land enabled the reopening not to be marred with negative stories of stranded or injured guests and employees. The scarring of the land's natural beauty is something that can only recover with time, which causes issues for guests travelling soon after large storms. The demographic change in the users of spa facilities has resulted in increased offerings for men and the need for inclusivity of different groups that have been encouraged by the health and wellness benefits of sustained experiences from resort and spa facilities. Changes in demographics also include changes in marriage equality that has shifted the emphasis of some wedding and honeymoon expectations. The notion of wellness has become a complementary and major factor of the resort and spa industry, combining health with beauty, tourism, sport, environmental awareness, and food into daily life. Social media has an almost immeasurable impact on the future success of the business through both paid and unpaid media, and will be discussed further as a short to medium term proposal. The trend of the sparcation to extend stays taps directly into our philosophy of relaxation and indulgence. The use of upgrading food and beverage experiences can also be used to differentiate the venue, according to Watkins. Lizard Island offers locally produced foods for all meals as well as including the opportunity to indulge in degustation menus. Products used in the spa are also Australian made and organic, which ties into our vision of using local. Providing staff that are knowledgeable about the island and its facilities and are invested in the future of the region is also significant. It is evident to visitors when staff are passionate about their working environment, and passionate staff produce the results we need. It is time to take consideration of our short to medium term, 1 to 3 year proposals and their budgeting considerations. Offerings in poor weather can be limited to small changes of less than $1,000 or higher investment, including new facilities like a new building for a library at around $500,000. Wi-Fi in the rooms is constrained by location and is likely to take considerable investment of over $200,000 to bring new hardware and software throughout the facilities. As new wireless technology improves, it will become an easier and less expensive project. The inclusion of the Sparcation into our promotional stream can be absorbed at minimal cost and added into our promotional budget. The inclusion of water shiatsu to take emerging trends and our tropical location into consideration needs to be provided by qualified people. Therefore, finding the correct staff or investing in training for our staff is a way forward to add it as a service. Finally, digital media will be discussed with the idea of shifting a quarter of our traditional media budget towards boosting our digital media. This further investment will assist in building brand recognition, loyalty, and trust. It was evident through poor to average reviews that the island does not have appropriate facilities for guests when the weather goes bad. So what can we offer our guests when the weather goes bad? This TripAdvisor review from January 2019, with the heading, "Beware, you don't want to be here in the rain," provides an overview of a very disappointing experience with issues of limited Wi-Fi access and dirty conditions of furnishings and carpeting. Providing a 5-star experience is impossible in dirty conditions, and it is essential that the cleanliness of the resort is brought to the forefront of the managers and staff's priority list. Shockingly, the post also mentions the Monopoly board was literally split in half. Lizard Island Resort is not the average Australian caravan park, and therefore facilities should be at the highest level, whether the weather is good or bad. Being in a tropical environment, when the weather goes bad, it can be incredibly bad due to cyclones and monsoon season. Therefore, we need to invest in a space that can be used all year round as both a quiet, contemplative space, like the library, that does not rely on Wi-Fi in case of power cuts, and a games area for gatherings and entertainment of individuals and groups, including a pool table, board games, puzzles, and card games in good condition. Wi-Fi in the rooms is an issue for many of the guests that have provided both positive and negative reviews from TripAdvisor. According to the hospitality Wi-Fi study of guests and hoteliers, when asked what the top 3 hotel services or amenities that you think are the most important to you, complimentary Wi-Fi is the highest rated amenity by both guests and hoteliers. Issues of poor signal coverage, low speed, and connectivity are the greatest issues faced by guests. To keep our island experience up to date, we need to facilitate providing better Wi-Fi services within the rooms. For many guests, using Wi-Fi outside the room can be intrusive, as time outside the room is time to be shared with other guests or concentrating on experiences. In-room Wi-Fi enables guests to have private space to catch up on personal and business commitments that they likely do not want to have to take to communal areas. Therefore, it shall be made a priority in the short to medium term. The idea of a sparcation, where resorts include package deals that are inclusive of daily treatments promoting wellness and relaxation, aiming to promote a longer stay at the hotel. Lizard Island uses promotions that are inclusive of dive experiences, research station, and a spa treatment with an expected 5-night stay, rather than daily treatments. Promotions like this provide the traveller with all the experiences the island has to offer, whilst guaranteeing a longer stay for the business. The idea of using our Essentia Spa further to develop the ultimate sparcation would be a positive addition to our all-inclusive package deals. The inclusion of the global trend of Watsu, water shiatsu, that can be done in the ocean in warm environments and has taken off due to its qualities of pain relief, improved mobility, reducing stress and rehabilitation, and is basically an aquatic body workout and massage, would add another element of uniqueness to our offerings whilst keeping us globally on trend. Digital marketing can influence a person's choice. Therefore, successful marketing can convince individuals that they want our product. For our customers, every decision they make can ultimately change their life in one way or another. The purchase can add value, create pleasure, or become a source of disappointment. Therefore, customers are looking for a voice or opinion they can trust. This is achieved through brand recognition or effective promotion. Using the 3 areas of digital marketing, paid, organic, and influencer, there will be a greater spread of where the message comes from, which importantly can change the perception of the recipient. Paid social media has the benefit of a targeted message with consideration of market demographics and making it timely for the needs of the target market. Like other paid marketing tools, it gives the opportunity for greater control of budget and audience, as well as developing a measurable return on investment. Perhaps paid social media's strongest asset is content control. Organic social media comes from a combination of direct marketing, referral, social, and search engine optimization. It still costs money to produce, but the online tools used are free. Organic posts are used primarily for brand awareness and customer engagement, which makes it difficult to measure return on investment. However, organic posts bring a level of authenticity for customers rather than pay per click, and have been found to have significantly greater close rates, therefore worth the effort. Influencers have been leading the changing face of marketing through optimal use of social media platforms where they have found their voice. Influencers engaged with our brand can be like rocket fuel for our content marketing. Thank you for your time today. If you have any questions on how we can implement these changes, please feel free to keep the discussion flowing.